I know what it's like to feel lonely. When I moved with no jobs, no friends, no network, no school, I was wildly mistaken at what I thought was going to be an easy transition. I didn't think about how crucial friends are in your life. 1 in 4 Americans feel lonely. And I'm now helping solve that for other people. I was born in Maine, moved to Sarasota early middle school, and I was going to school. I was part of a competitive dance team for a while. I did pageants, so I was definitely involved in like a lot of different communities, and like being on a team that's like super strong bonds with all the girls, and like that was kind of my experience in Sarasota. And then I wanted to go to New York. Like that was dream since I was a little girl. I was like, I want to live in the big city. So I got an apartment. I was working as a bartender, a waitress, bottle service, you name it, like anything to make ends meet. I ended up graduating college completely online. So I didn't have that like celebration with my friends and my community of, I don't feel like I graduated college, which is so weird because I worked so hard to be there. Long story short, getting rid of the apartment, living in Europe for a year, and then we signed a lease in Miami, and I know no one here. So we arrived to Miami after this really isolating year. I was ready to sink into friendships. I was ready to start going out and just like I said, pick up where I left off. And it was just like a reality check of like, I would finish work and then I was like, I think I really need friends. So I was DMing girls on TikTok, on Instagram. I would go to first friend dates with like people I didn't know. I got stood up on first friend dates, which is like insane to me. And I just thought like, oh, it's gonna be easy. But I didn't really think about how hard that was really gonna be. I think before this, I didn't think about how crucial friends are in your life. It was like, of course I have friends. Of course I go to school in person and I meet people, or I have a job and like I meet them. And I wasn't thinking about like, oh, that's like crucial for mental health, for physical health, like to have general happiness and well-being. And when I was so alone, I was like, wow, like this is a huge piece of my life that is missing. And like, I'm feeling anxious, I'm feeling isolated, lonely, panic attacks. Like it really has a toll on you. So Coffee and Chill, I met my co-founder Eric at one of my events. I was hosting Pilates and Plunge. He came as a guest, he bought a ticket, I didn't know him. He was like one of 3 guys. And he introduced himself. He said, I host breathwork and ice bath events. Like, I love what you're doing. And we just stayed in touch. We got coffee, we hung out, and just stayed lightly connected in the scene. We were both following this account in LA called Coffee and Chill. And it was like a small Instagram account, but they had one super viral post that kind of blew them up to the point where like we would have seen it in Miami. And we were like, they have such a good brand and name, like that would crush in Miami. And we have mutual friends. So we get in touch and we basically pitched them this idea of like, can we bring Coffee and Chill to Miami? So when we started Coffee and Chill, it was like, I know exactly what this is gonna take to start pushing this forward and like get it out there and make it profitable as well. So from event number 1, we had paid sponsors. We sold 250 tickets to that first event. 250 went to 350, 450, 550, and within 6 months we were at 2,000. But it was very much a lot of strategy coming in that we had already figured out. And the original founders in LA, they saw that growth and they ended up giving me equity to come in and open the other markets with them. We opened Austin and New York, and I found those founders and I trained them, and then I built their sponsorship system so that we could start to bring in real revenue and support the growth and also make the events even better by bringing in cool brands. I mean, I think the stats now are like 1 in 4 Americans feel lonely. And like, if you look at the stats over time, it's like getting worse because we're going more technology driven, we're remote working, and we're isolated. It's like everyone is just online. Everything is digital, and people crave human connection. Like that has been a tale as old as time. Community and human connection and having a strong support system is a huge piece of why these people are living longer. And communities like ours have a really good ability to filter and get the right people in the room who want to meet each other. I firsthand felt that influence. I went to an event, I made a friend. That friend introduced me to more friends, and like all of a sudden, I feel hopeful that I could like living in Miami. So if I can provide that to somebody, game over. Somebody messages me after the event and says, I made a friend, or we've hung out outside of your event. To me, that's gold. That's exactly what we're on the mission to do. I think we're just scratching the surface with what we've built so far, especially through Community Building Collective, of like how many communities can we help and how many people are they going to be able to help is really, really exciting. It's funny because I think all these community builders start because we want to find friends, and I definitely have made amazing friends over the years of hosting my own events, but now we're at a point of scale where like the events I'm there for operations and support and checking things in, and I do spend a lot of time talking to my guests. But I also found like I need a personal community outside of the one that I host, a personal community outside of the business. And that's why I joined Founders Club, because I also, I'm scaling a business and I'm scaling Community Building Collective, and I'm going through new challenges that my, the wellness community that I host serves me to make friends in Miami, but does it find me the other 7-figure founders that can help me in this specific challenge? So I joined the Founders Club to meet primarily other female founders, but other founders in general who are really taking it like up a level. Founders Club has all those filters that I was talking about of like, you guys have an income requirement and you must be building a business and you have to be the founder of the business, and all of those things help curate a room that is super valuable, and I've gotten so much out of being part of the Founders Club, and I think it's so important, even if you're building a community, to build your own personal one outside of just your events. Like, I wanted to move to Miami and have friends tomorrow, and that was not reality. It took years, and even in Founders Club, like I just shared, it was like a year of showing up, and then I'm like, wow, I actually really did it. I did make friends here, but it takes consistency. Like, show up time and time again, be someone that other people know is like, oh, Lucy's always at that studio, or like, oh, I always see Lucy there, and we're here at Wild Thing today. This is one of my friends' studios, and I come here multiple times a week, and I meet a lot of people here because I constantly show up and I take class here. So it's like, be that person that goes to the same things over and over, and it builds over time.